of Waterloo, 1815, the age of gunpowder. Major causes for his defeat at the Battle of Waterloo were not solely due to his faults as a leader but largely from outside forces that considerably influenced the outcome. The important the importance of a strategy and tactics cannot be understood when studying the Battle of Waterloo. As a military historian, Jonathan Riley states, strategy is the science of war, tactics is the art of war. In the case of Napoleon Bonaparte, he excelled in both fields. Throughout the majority of early 19th century, Napoleon railed the battlefield using superior strategy and tactical planning over the enemies. Perhaps even more significant than strategic and tactical planning is the wide variety of external factors that influences the setting of the battle. A commander could have superior numbers in his forces, possess the latest technology, formulate the best battle plan. Yet this could be all made inconsequential by dominating influence of outside forces. This became especially apparent at the Battle of Waterloo. A general may have a perfect plan, but ultimately it is up to his officers to execute the plan. He can not be in all places at once. When these factors are combined, the realities of warfare become clearer. Strategy and tactics must work under the circumstances of external forces. Historians from all over the world offer different, often conflicting perspective of theories. There exist three main schools of thoughts concerning Waterloo conclusion. In the first view, historians claims that the French loss at the Waterloo was a direct result of Napoleon's own leadership blunder and inferior method of warfare. The second argument claims that Napoleon was defeated mainly due to the superior strategy and tactics of his enemy, Persian and Anglo allies. The third perspective asserted the notion that Napoleon's loss at Waterloo resulted chiefly not from own his faults but also from outside factors that heavily influenced his ability to fight. I argue that the third viewpoint is the most accurate in determining the factors. We have seen a lot of times in the history of war, whatever the Napoleons have fought, he was always been a superior strategist and tactician. But in the Battle of Waterloo, his commanders were not supporting him. For some historians, Napoleon's own incompetence in combat, namely errors in tactical and strategic ability, was what led him to downfall the Battle of Waterloo. In the Battle of Waterloo, Germany Blacks states his belief that the French did not display the learning curve in dealing with Britishers. He goes to the claim Napoleon's situational awareness was very poor. This weakness was not only due to the poor intelligence but was a product of a more serious failure in his understanding, namely his inability to appreciate the strength and the both of the Britishers and the Persians. Historians own Canevy also supported above statements, but they lowly inaccurate in the context of Waterloo. When examining the events of Waterloo, it became clear that the Napoleon's skilled commander 1815, the most notable example being early stages of this Waterloo campaign in which he forced both Anglo allies and the Prussian forces retreat at quarter brass at Ligny. His military failures of Waterloo stemmed from his officers' inability to achieve his goals and environmental conditions. So these are something about the things. The Battle of Waterloo has been lost, and it was not only the mistake of the commander Napoleon Bonaparte, as well as it was a mistake of their commanders, their officers who were working under him. They haven't executed the plans of what Napoleon in an adequate manner. So the result was the Battle of Waterloo in the defeat of Napoleon Bonaparte. So I think it's enough for this topic. If you want PDF of this one, then you may comment. I will provide you on my Telegram channel. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for listening. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.